Here's times convenient cops caught idiot drivers. If you're going to pull out in front of me, at least have the decency to put your foot on the gas pedal. These are the worst idiots. If you pull out, don't just sit there and stare at me. Don't you love the convenient cops who don't even need a car to pull you over? Right this way, buddy. This dude is passing a whole line of people at the absolute worst time. Apparently no one checks beside themselves at a red light because this one was pretty obvious. They're called blind spots for a reason, but that doesn't excuse crappy driving. I wouldn't be passing on this side of the road no matter what, but don't pass illegally with everyone present. They really went to pass the entire line of traffic with a clear cop sitting in traffic with them? They weren't even undercover. This BMW driver is all over the road, literally. Needless to say, they didn't get very far.
Dzień dobry panu. Nagrywam. Grup drogowy Wrocław, interwencja nagrywana.
I will never be okay with shoulder drivers, and I will never get tired of seeing them get pulled over. So many of these would be avoided if people were just a tiny bit more patient. You can't be in that much of a hurry. Yep, that was a really sneaky spot, and he earned that stop. Someone was actively avoiding their rearview mirror because this colorful cop is hard to miss. Just an FYI, those little cut-through paths are not for general traffic. This idiot in the blue car was really ballsy enough to play cat and mouse with the cop like they had a lot of options here. Challenging a cop is probably the dumbest idea anyone ever had. I love the fact that this driver refused to let the line cutter get in line in front of him. This fool didn't even try to slow down or anything. They went for broke and that's that. This cop has the perfect setup. Watch them roll in and just guide them right off the road. Watch how quickly this truck becomes a speck on the horizon. I think someone's speeding. Those are called stop signs, and this fool did the complete opposite. I wonder if the cop tried to pull over all three of them, or maybe some of them got away. This cop is following closely behind the speeder, but the car just thinks that the cop is keeping pace. This is just poor timing at its finest. Not many clips make me want to yell at the screen, but watching them pull out definitely did that. The zoom on this clip is crazy, but it's still clear enough to see those flashing lights in the distance. I'm not going to lie, I was wondering why the cop waited so long. There was no question that this guy was speeding. This guy is just the definition of a bad day gone worse. Well, whatever they were late for before, that is just going to have to wait because they're going to be even later.
It ends up looking like a way better image, on top of the fact that it is also a larger screen, which I know in written form 6.2 inches to 7 inches doesn't sound like a very large increase, but when you really see them side by side, it's significant. It's worth noting too that along with the difference in how it handles its colors and the size of the screen, the OLED display is also brighter than the regular Switch model. Now, if you keep...
Imagine the look on that cop's face when you end up face to face with an idiot on a one-way road. I really don't see the need for speeding. Traffic wasn't even that slow. This was the absolute worst possible merge ever. Apparently, they can't read the big police letters on the back of the car. I honestly almost thought that was a cop car at first. I was dead wrong. What do you think it was? The speeding, shoulder driving, or unsecured load? They risked it all in the bike lane, but all they had to do was wait for 5 more seconds. Right behind them. Seriously? Right behind them in the biggest and brightest possible car? Again, why are so many people screwing up right in front of the cops? This is just an oblivious idiot thinking they can go wherever they want, whenever they want. I'd say that they didn't notice the cop next to them, but I'm pretty sure that they see the cop now. Why is anyone speeding like that in a small town like this? This cop lives for days like this.
Go get him, get him, get him, get him.
How many red lights did they need to see in order to stop? This is the most red lights I've ever seen on one intersection. Yes, just come on over from the far right lane. My turn lane is your turn lane. Stop screwing around on roundabouts. I love that this woman pointed at the idiot like the cop didn't see them already. This fool is really raging around to get nowhere fast. Just sit over in the right lane and chill out. Tailgating a cop, probably their smartest decision all year, and that's just sad. Aw man, they would have been better off playing it off and just turning right once they saw the cop there. Someone's patience ran out, and surprise, guess who's right behind them? This idiot really got tired of waiting for people waiting on a train. It's a freaking train! You can only rush it so much. Just because you've got a fast and furious car doesn't mean that you can drive like the characters. Cops do exist. Close call alert, and they were in a Hummer? They could have taken everyone out at that intersection. That's called a bus lane, and I'm pretty sure that your BMW isn't a bus. See how all those cones make it look like you can't turn there? Yeah, I was right about that. While it's nice to see cops pull idiots over, it's even better to see them simply embarrass people by sending them to the back of the line. I'm not sure if they're colorblind, but there's two very bright blue cars here that says you shouldn't be turning like that. This is even more embarrassing when you find out that our driver is an emergency service driver too.
And Bobby did that, and then Bobby said you've got to tell the employees all this shit, and if you don't, you're f***ing gone. That's what happened. And I mean, again, if there's somebody from Blizzard that's listening to this and thinking to themselves, you are so f***ing wrong, DM me, and I'll keep it.
Here's another one that isn't even close. Clearly a red light runner, and it's raining too.
What an idiot!
Please tell me the cop's gonna go after him.
Is there a cop behind you?
Yep.
Yay!
Hey, I finally have something.
I guess he really needed his cigarettes. Either way, you can't stop like that. Just buy another pack. This is bobbing and weaving at its finest, but also at its dumbest. This made the bus driver's day. He's probably still talking about this idiot too. See that big red X up there at the top? That generally means don't drive here. It's the dreaded HOV lane again, and more fools who don't understand how it works. He knows now, though.
Meet up for lunch, drink some Naughty Dog, just chat and compliment each other. I get discussed about his work. And then, I'm really curious about the process of how he was able to make this TV show at HBO. Huge HBO fan. The Wire, The Leftovers, 6 Feet Under, some of my favorite shows of all time. So I asked him just like offhandedly,
You can't see it, but this FedEx driver was riding the median to make his own turn lane. Why did he run it so slow? It's like they realized that the cop was there, but they couldn't process it in their brain fast enough.
that's illegal. Oh shit! Nice.
See the blue and red lights? That means a speeder got served some karma. No lights on at night in the snow? They're lucky that all they had to deal with was a ticket here. I know we don't have a speedometer, but it doesn't take one to know when someone is speeding right by you. She really thought about maybe not running this light, but she chose poorly apparently. It's not your turn, buddy. In fact, that's not even your lane to turn in. This cop was shaking his head the whole way. This is the kind of red light running that you see on a daily basis, but it was their bad luck to have the cop right there in front of them. I really don't understand how they didn't see the motorcycle cop right ahead of them on the shoulder. It's hard to see, but the idiot literally ran a red light in front of this cop. Genius. This is a 2-for-1 special off exit 237A. This was probably the most convenient traffic stop for this cop, too. Why was he in such a rush? I don't know where this is, but I love the fact that the red light had a counter on it. More impatient fools thinking that they'll never run into oncoming traffic going down the wrong lane. We all know that she's confused. She's not the only one, because I'm also very confused now how she thought this was a good solution.
Oh, fuck. What the fuck? What?
They should be pulled over just for the state of those donuts. Those were the weirdest tricks I've ever seen. Stop crossing double lines. They're literally there to keep you from passing. So, this was a red light, and they definitely weren't supposed to go, but I definitely feel like they already knew that. They didn't have the smarts enough to turn on a blinker to make everyone think that you were going to eventually turn. Just line cutting. Ooh, this one hurt to see the cops slide right up. It was too late for them to stop, though. They were already dedicated. I'm just going to go out on a limb here and say that lane splitting probably isn't legal here. This cop was in ultimate stealth mode. This was like an Assassin's Creed car. That other car is so lucky that the cop was dedicated to getting that Jeep. Just because you can physically handle moving the cones doesn't mean that it's legal to do so.
They caught your ass. They caught your ass. Big dumbass. Look at him. You got caught within a second, my boy. Merced Street News, where you at?
Wait a minute, so they're in the wrong lane and ran a red light? They just royally messed up.
Yes.
How many red lights were they really going to try and get away with running here? I know they were still pretty far out there, but you know they had an epic hiding spot out. Probably never saw them. It's so easy to spot speeders at nighttime when there's hardly anyone else on the road. This cop is lucky enough to have caught up with them, though. They really thought they were slick with this move, but with this many people stuck in traffic, one of them was bound to be a cop.
Fucking what you doing, you dickhead?
This was on New Year's Eve, so we can just assume what's going on in that car. No one really gets that these minivans have got some get up and go, but this driver shows off and pays for it. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, but if you want to watch more, just click the one on the screen.